Magandang umaga. It is a beautiful day in Moalboal. Wow. We arrived yesterday from the Cebu Highlands down to the coast. It was an amazing drive, and Alan shot a video for it on his channel, Motor Rounds. You should check it out because the views were spectacular. I loved it. Today is our first full day here on this coastal town, and we're gonna kind of take it easy. So the plan is traditional Filipino food for breakfast. We're gonna check out town. We also wanna have some seafood for lunch, where we heard we could see turtles right from the restaurant. And then also, if we have time, we're gonna do the world famous sardine run, which is all year round. Although, it's probably gonna wait till tomorrow because the goal here is not to do everything in one day, but just to relax and enjoy the coast of Cebu. All right, so we are staying at Home Sweetie Homestay. One of the things I love about staying at a homestay is you get really local advice. And here we got some really great tips on Filipino food. So first up, we're going to Mila's for breakfast. We're having some problems with our box as well, but I think we're gonna be able to fix it in town today. I have to say, I'm so excited about breakfast. What a good start to the day, trying all these interesting foods. Filipino caldereta, I've tried it before. It is basically a stew. It can be different types of meat, but this one has goat, which is kambing. Kambing is also kambing in Indonesia, same word. The other dish that we found that was the same was this, gulay. So in Alan's island, they are famous for gulay or curry. This is a coconut curry, completely vegetarian. It's got some squash, eggplant, and then some green leaves of some kind. So this is a perfect breakfast. This dish, nobody could quite agree on what it's called, but basically it looks like it's a pork belly that's cooked with green onion, and then also they said some pork blood. So because it's got pork, this one is just for me. It smells amazing. Like the green onion is so strong. Wow. Let me tell you, this dish does not look like a lot. It's so tasty. This is delicious. I thought there'd be too much for me to eat on my own. Definitely not. This is so good. I'm just gonna pick up the goat because it's the easiest way to get to the meat. Oh, that's tender. This is delicious. Yesterday, we had kambing caldereta, and it was too salty. We had it on the way here. This is delicious, not too salty at all. And then this coconut dish. Like, you always think that the Philippines, a lot of people think Filipino food is too salty, too sweet, too fatty. This is a vegetarian dish with lots of good things in it. This is squash. Ooh, lots of flavor there. Again, not too salty. Mila's. I think we might have to be coming back here. For lunch, we're going somewhere else, but if we didn't already have plans, I would come back here for lunch. This place, home cooking, not too salty, it's delicious. I asked Alan to try this gulay dish because he said they have the same dish at home. I'm going to give you the mic.
So when I first time see this gulay, with this leaf, in Indonesia we said this leaf kelor leaf. Yeah, it's remembering me about my childhood food, that the first time I ate. Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice, light, vegetarian. It's like just a really good dish to have. That food was so good, not salty. I wish we had known about this yesterday so we could have eaten here when we arrived. The people there are so sweet. Alan was feeling like he needed something cool, and so they cut up half a cucumber for him. So we had 3 huge plates, the cucumber, everything only 230 pesos. And that includes goat, which is not cheap. Mila's, #1 place to try here. When you get here, go there first because they're so nice. All right, so it started to rain a little bit, but we are in Philippines during rainy season. It is going to rain. We hope that it will just be for a little bit because we want to go to the beach this afternoon. So this is the perfect time to go grab a coffee and fix the back of this box. It's still raining, but the sun is coming out, so I have hopes. Look, you can see blue sky up there. We're going to check out one of the local coffee shops just to dry off and wait out this rain, but I actually think it's going to be a sunny day. What do you think? Sunny day? Yeah, this was just a little bit of rain. You can tell when there are a lot of tourists because the coffee shops get fancy. So many different kinds. Now they did tell me up top you can make any of those coffees iced, which is great. I have a feeling Alan is going to want one of these milkshakes. I feel like I just want something similar, probably an iced Americano. As we came here, we're soaked. Alan's shirt is absolutely soaked, so we're gonna just dry off here. But the sun is coming out, and I think that's kind of important to remember about rainy season. A lot of people avoid traveling in rainy season. I guess if you're just on a 2-week holiday, you wanna go in the best weather, but you go in the best weather with everyone else. So it's high season, more expensive, more crowds. Right now is the rainy season. It rains occasionally, so you do need to be a little bit more flexible with your time, but you can just walk into restaurants, low season pricing, it's great. All right, we just stopped back in to our homestay and we're getting ready to go to White Beach, which is known as the nicest beach here. It's only 15 minutes away, and actually we have some good tips from the homestay about how to get free parking. And then when we get to the beach, apparently it's pay for shade. So we'll see about that because it's very hot right now. So I think we might have to pay if we cannot find some kind of coconut tree to lay under. Now, of course, we have our own bike that we rented in Cebu City that we're using for the month, but you can get bikes here. It looks like they're as low as 300. Actually, our homestay, they have a partnership with a local who rents bikes. So I think you can get a pretty good deal. 300, I think, might be the lowest we've seen in the Philippines so far. So a very good deal. So there's just a 25 peso fee for tourism to enter. We just got flagged down. Alan is more than happy to get rid of his fee. So 50 pesos altogether for the two of us. And I think it's supposed to be an environmental fee or a tourism fee. And they give you a receipt, which is great. So this is what you get. It's an official pass slip for 25. Thank you. Salamat po.
Indonesia. No, Philippines.
Bye-bye. More people that thought Alan was Filipino, he had to say no. He doesn't understand. He has learned how to say, I'm not Filipino, right? What is it?
Hindi ako Filipino.
Yeah.
I'm not Filipino.
I'm not Filipino, just to be respectful, because he feels bad that people try to speak to him and he doesn't understand, but also that when he speaks to them in English, that he feels like they are like, what is this guy doing? Pardon?
When I respond with English, they feel strange because you are Filipino, but you not respond with Tagalog. Why? So I said, I'm sorry, I'm not a Philippine, but I'm from Indonesia. That's why I don't want you to feel bad about that when I'm respond with English.
Yeah. But I have to say this, I think people are more excited to see that they met somebody from Indonesia, because when they find out, they're always like really happy and they laugh because they say, oh, you have a Filipino face, which we know. Same race. Right now we're looking for a place that's called HK Resort. Our homestay gave us a tip. that this is where the locals go to park their bikes, and then you can just walk through. You don't have to pay for parking. Well, this is interesting. I don't know why they call it White Beach. The sand is more golden. It's still really nice, but not quite White Beach. Along here, you can see just lots of places for people to eat, barbecue. What I do like about this, which is very cool, this is definitely like a little Filipino spot. All locals here. And that could partially be because it's June right now. I think it's June 11th. So not high season. You have a lot of locals enjoying. Although as you go down further, I can see more tourists. A lot of people here from Korea. We've seen so many Koreans. It's interesting, a lot of Korean restaurants, a lot of Korean tourists, and then a few Westerners like us. This is interesting. It actually says that they're not allowed to put any tents, tables, or umbrellas out here on the beach. So as you can see, there's not a lot of shade here. Not a lot of shade. There is a lot of karaoke there though. Carinderia right here. I am really loving the local vibe of this beach. This is definitely not for tourists. Well, when I say not for tourists, I mean it's definitely for Filipino tourists first. And they built it out with lots of karaoke spots, lots of places for families to go. I like it a lot. But it is missing shade. So there are no spots here there are no chairs. They've just left the beach open, which I do like. That they've left it open that you feel comfortable just putting a towel out. But if you come here and it's really hot, you're gonna suffer. Right now I think it's 3 p.m. We came a little bit later, so we could just enjoy knowing that we might not be able to find some shade. And I just don't think it's gonna happen. Look at this. 2 little trees, not providing any shade. How much is a coconut?
You buy through this car. Where are you from, sir? I think Filipino.
I know, Filipino face.
Yes, Filipino.
So give me a good price on a coconut,
Yeah,
because
okay.
people will watch.
Yeah, I'll give you a good price, man.
Do you want one right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's
Okay,
get 2.
I've been here.
Okay,
You stay here?
Cool, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
okay. Yeah, this place looks good. We are trusting that guy because we just ordered 2 coconuts and we did not ask what the price was, which is such a rookie move, but he kind of looked like he was honest. Richie was actually really nice. He stayed and talked to us for a while. We talked about living in Canada, talked about how hard it is to work on the beach and make money that way. Alan did that for a while in Bali, and so he definitely feels the struggle of what it's like to make an income from tourists on the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And but I thought he was really nice, and he subscribed to our YouTube channel, so that was very nice of him. But just a nice guy. I mean, he got our money and then stayed just to chat and just seemed like a really great person. And I think that's what I like about this beach. This beach is like super local, and I feel like it's just nice.
So for me, he is not only selling his product, but also try to get better communicate with the customer.
Yeah.
Try to get better good behavior, good energy around this tourist area.
Yeah.
Also, and automatically give the good impression of their area, of their
Yes.
places.
He's from here, and there was also a woman selling
as a
jewelry.
locals,
Yeah.
as a locals.
But overall, I would have to say, you know, you come to the beach, of course, there are going to be people selling things. He did tell me that there will be local guys selling balut, which is the unfertilized duck egg. And but it's just really nice. Like the water here is really beautiful, and it's not. I don't know why they call it white beach, because it's like golden sand beach. But it is really nice. I'm liking it here. I think it'll be a nice way, and we can spend sunset here, which will be good. But let me try this coconut, because he said it was cold. It's pretty cold. It's not warm. But we did spend so much time talking.
It's cold.
All right, you can see there's so much to do here. They've got kayaks, they've got these, I don't know if you call them the dragon boat with the little outriggers on each side. People are snorkeling, just swimming. But I think there's a reason why nobody was sitting next to us, because if you look out, you can start to see some dark areas. I think it's either seagrass, but actually Alan said he thinks it's coral. So if we want to go swimming, I think we're gonna have to go to where the crowds are. There's a reason why they were all out there. Richie came back 3 times to see if we wanted a coconut, him to crack our coconut, and he was about to leave, so he just said, hey, are you sure I'm leaving? So what he does is he makes this spoon out of it.
I will show you.
Yeah. And then, so for the 75 pesos, not only do you get the coconut water, but you actually get the coconut. He's such a nice guy. He also told us where to put our trash so that we don't get the beach dirty and he gets in trouble. But definitely a good guy to look out for if you're coming to this beach. Now, I think what we're gonna do is have the coconut look at what this sunset might be, because there are a lot of clouds, but it's still very beautiful here.
Sunset, I think.
This will be the end of Moalboal, but in the next video, we're gonna be in Oslo, which is, I think, very popular for Filipinos, but not a lot of Westerners go. It's at the bottom of Cebu. It's supposed to be amazing. The pictures look fantastic.
I think so.
Yeah, so we will see you in the next video.
Enjoy.